Hola, just a few things to keep in mind. It's Monday, starting a repetitious kind of new cycle of healthier habits, because if you want to change your reality, you want to change your experiences, you want to change your life, you must change your mental state. You must change your habits. So if you want to go from, like me, from a life of confusion, a life of sickness, a life of negativity, a life of heaviness, a life of darkness, a life of disease and disharmony and chaos and lack, and you want to switch to a life of abundance and healthiness, the healthiest, and balance and harmony and zen and love and laughter and positivity, you want to shift to that lightness. You have to replace the old toxic ways with newer, healthier habits, right? We're programmed to believe we're addicts, but really it's just switching from an unhealthy lifestyle to a healthier lifestyle. So I used to smoke cigarettes because when I would get stressed out, I would think, oh, I need to go smoke a cigarette, and right? But really you're smoking in the carcinogens and, all of the cancerous fumes and chemicals that they add into it, right? And so really it's counteractive to what you're wanting. You want to go and take a break, but you're really just harming yourself. And so I switched from smoking cigarettes to meditation. So now anytime I get stressed out, immediately I just switch to meditation. I'll be sitting here cleaning the studio if I just start having overwhelming thoughts or anxiety, worries, fears. If I'm sitting in traffic and I start yelling and cussing because somebody cut me off and it was like this close to having an accident, but instead of feeding that energy and leaving the high vortex of, creation, I drop my frequency and I'm now in this sick, toxic, chaotic frequency because I allowed myself to be shifted by that experience. So then I practice Namah Myoho Renge Kyo, Namah Myoho Renge Kyo. So it's a life of meditation. It's a life of focus. It's a life of concentration and discipline. It's a life of balance. It's a life of training yourself to go from unhealthy to healthy, right? It's how badly do you want it? I remember I was in a domestic violence, abusive, physically abusive, emotionally, mentally, verbally abusive relationship. And instead of continuing to carry that on and react toxic back, bark for bark, bite for bite, hit for hit, like when I would get headbutted, I would get shaky and I just start meditating. You have to switch it. So remember that. Focus on the positive and change your habits from negative to positive.